Aloha, good evening, Liz. This is Christopher Swallow with Rise Marketing. Was referred by a good friend with Jim Green with IT Pro 365. He reached out to me and said, my good friend's looking for some SEO work for her company, and so that you guys are definitely needing some assistance. So we definitely look forward to possibly working with you guys and really increasing your organic searches in the logistic niche. And so what I've done, I'm going to kind of run through this pretty quickly here. We have a few short minutes, and the information I'm going to kind of go over to is just the nuts and bolts of SEO, which you're probably familiar with. And so here's a little bit about us real fast here. We've done work with clothing companies and construction niches, and even in beauty structure and working with the University of Idaho. We've done a lot of work with Baseballism is our most recent project, and we're helping them increase their online presence. A very large off-the-field baseball clothing line based out of here in Portland, Oregon, but across the United States. And so we've been super busy just diligently working on that. But yeah, we're excited. So I'll go into it. A little bit about you guys, what I've researched and found. By the way, great website, great call to action. Some of the information you guys have here, it's fantastic. Load times are fantastic on your website. This phone number could be a little bit more bold and stand out. People are simplistic nowadays, and that always helps to have a phone number accessible. I see your call to action, request a quote. I did see in the middle of the page. Could have one down here, possibly towards the bottom. Great information here on your blog. Liz, this is fantastic. You guys are blogging, and I do see that you guys are up to date on it. Now, this is important, especially in the SEO field, is to be able to reach out and get good quality backlinks from authoritative sites. And this is a great way. I do see you're part of some organizations here. This is also a great strategy for us to really help improve in the SEO world. You do have your social media links here. I apologize, I might be sniffling. I'm just getting over a cold, so I apologize. I'll try and speak up and be more clear as well. And so this could be increased, especially your social media signals you guys have. But I do see that you're definitely blogging, so that's a good plus. So jump into a little bit more. Ran a report with another company here, and looks like Becker Trucking Inc. Now I ran a bunch of different keywords. For example, freight forwarder, Washington State. Let's see here, it pulls up. Freight forwarding services, Bellevue. And Sprint Forwarders is number 2. This would be the map pack, by the way. This would be your organic section. Ad space here towards the bottom. This always tells us that it's a quality keyword if there's people paying for ads, of course. And I do see that you guys have dabbled in the ad space as well. This is also some keywords that Google recommends. And so I just kind of ran some stuff based off on some of these keywords here. Freight Transportation Company, Seattle. Again, ad space, so quality keyword. Nelson's Trucking Company, Bowhead, Intricity, and this is the map pack, top 3. To get up in the map pack under these keywords, citations is a big thing, and it's a name, address, and phone number in a lot of different directories, like Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Instagram, and there's hundreds that are offered, and it's all about quality name, address, and phone number across the board on all those different directories, and reviews and social signals helps us get into the top of the map pack, which a lot of businesses done in this area. But this is going to be the biggest area of increase is to get into this organic structure here. And so, yeah, just basing on those keywords we pulled. What's the other keyword we pulled? LTL Trucking Company, Seattle. Now, this would be a long tail keyword. This would be the shorter version of that keyword, or even this here. Long tail is going to be a little easier. Doesn't mean on this keyword specifically, but long tail is really the name of the game. Less competitive and easier to rank for as we move you up into the search engines. Okay, as time goes on, we get more competitive as you become more authoritative in the space online. And so our focus is going to be long tail up front, short tail on the back end. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Try to make it as simple as possible. So here's some more keywords I pulled up. If I can pull it up here. So here's some more keywords, long tail keywords. Of course, you can see the cities. It's a part of those keywords. Freight Company Seattle. There's quite a bit here. And this is just a tip of the iceberg, okay, on different keywords that we find. And we use software that looks at competitors and what keywords they have targeted. For example, if I go, let's see here. Okay, so here's you guys. Here's a software I use. I use a bunch of different softwares to be able to get this information. So you can see here 47 organic keywords you guys have. I wouldn't really pay attention to this. This is how long you guys' website's been up. A little information on the ad space you guys have and the keywords that you guys are ranking for. Freight transportation companies, it looks like rank 28 on the Google SERPs. And yeah, so definitely we can definitely increase that here. So here's your competitor. This is a trucking company, obviously. And so just to kind of see what they're doing out there and what we could be targeting. Now, this is a great way to find shared keywords, weaknesses in them, and what keywords that they have a problem with ranking for. And you can see they rank for over 2,000 organic keywords. Been in business for 11 years now. And so it's really, in the SEO world, it's really a copycat business. You just got to make sure you're copying the right cat. I hope that makes sense. So when we're running reports and we're looking at your competitors, we really want to see what they've done and just kind of, mirror that, but also just go above and beyond. Okay. So just wanted to touch base on that. So here's Becker Trucking Company. You can see over 359 keywords they're ranking for. Website's been up about 8 years. And what were you guys? 7 years. Okay. You guys have been up for 7 years. And this shows us for how many keywords they've, that just made it to the first page. Here's some LTL trucking, truck shipping, local truck companies. So that's just some of those with some other ones I've pulled up. International shipping, 349 keywords. Almost 10 years up. Just a couple keywords that we can see here: international shipping companies, international shipping companies. So, we just want to look at the different competitors out there and see what they've done. Sprint forwarders, and it's fascinating too. You can see that some of these guys that are ranking for these keywords, and they're not just quality. Their website's not even quality. Some of the stuff they've done is quality, and it's really just based off of the history they have. So that's a great indication for us that we can outdo them. Okay. So yeah, there's just so many different shipping companies we want to take a look at in the reports that we make. So just kind of give you an idea on what is done on the back end. So, and really the structure of SEO is going to be, of course, keyword research and what I just showed you and looking at that and really looking at your competitors and their analysis here. Not sure what happened here, but that's really what we want to do is look at your competitors and see what they've done, and then create a structure and really kind of mimic that, but just go above and beyond. So I've just pulled up a bunch of different competitor sites and see what they've done, sprint forwarders, and you get the name of the game. So really the biggest factor to it in SEO is backlinking. Now, what I mean by that, let's see if I can find a slide here. Okay, so you can see here TrustFlow. This is you guys on your rankings, and this will be on Becker. Just a quick report, just to see what they've done and how we're competing. So TrustFlow is going to be, it's really a number that's predicting how trustworthy a page is or a site based on really how many sites that are linking to them. And so that's going to be the TrustFlow. It's going to be more of the quality of sites out there that are linking to you. For example, Wikipedia was linking to you. They're a very authoritative site on the space online. So if they're linking to you, of course, that just juices your guys' site. So their number is going to look more like 100 and 100 if we pulled up Wikipedia. And so this is going to be a direct number on really how many quality sites are linking to you. Okay, so this can be increased dramatically. Okay, this is going to be the basis of the SEO campaign, is constantly going out there and link building, and taking the information like your blogs and different areas and really getting companies out there in the authoritative space on logistics and transportation that are linking to you. Okay, and so citation flow is a little different. It's a number. It's predicting how influential a website might be based on how many sites that are linking to it. So that's going to be based on just a pure number of the quantity of backlinks out there that are linking to you. So one's the quality, one's quantity. Okay, so hope it makes sense in a nutshell. Now there's a lot more behind that, but that's just kind of the easiest way to break it down. And so this Majestic gives us a backlink structure on all the sites. For example, looks like this right here. So this would be Becker Trunking Company, and it gives us an area where these different sites with authority here, you can see 47 that are linking to that site. And so this is another company, looks like Nelson's Trucking, and this kind of goes over, obviously 73, a very authoritative site, entrepreneur.com, and they are linking to them. And you can kind of just see breaks down. I mean, and a lot of these sites have hundreds, not thousands of backlinks that we go after. And that's really the name of the game is quality backlinks, not spam, not backlinks that are in the niche and what we're after. Google wants people like mine, people in the same space that are linking to you, and that builds up your authority. And the other one would be social signals, and that would count for votes. And that's also what Google likes to see. People out there talking about you, sharing, counts as a vote. And then the backlinking would be more the authoritative space. I hope that makes sense. So that would be that. And so here's our keywords. We want to kind of go after, in the beginning, as we build it out, we want to focus on the long tail keywords, because this will be a lot more easier for us to rank for as we go for more of the short tail keywords. You can kind of see here just a small list of what I'm trying to talk about here and what we go after. So that's a little bit about what our structure is. And so we kind of talked about the competitor analysis and making sure your site's friendly and the designs on there. On-page optimization. Now, I do see a lot of the headings and certain things on your site can be optimized for the SEO as we target keywords, and building the content is going to be a big area. Now, content really is king too, and Google wants you guys to be, when somebody's searching for a term, for example, and we're searching freight forwarder, they're going to pull up Wikipedia as being that go-to in that space for freight forwarding, because for information, we all know Wikipedia is it. So we want to kind of try and mimic that as well when we're talking about content and educating customers when they're looking up information, and that's what your blog has done as well. But also we want that to be done here with quality keywords that we're targeting and just a lot of content. Okay. That's one thing that we do really well is content writing and making sure that it's optimized for what Google really wants to provide the customers. So, and really providing the Google Webmaster Tools. We talked about on-page optimization and ongoing content writing. Social media can be improved. Blogging, you guys are there. And really just maintenance and watching and reporting and constantly, keeping up to date with Google and their analytics. And as they change, we want to be ahead of the curve. And as we build the backlink structure, we're constantly competing with everybody else out there in the niche. So I hope I didn't bore you too much on what our goals are, but it's going to be backlinking, get you guys on the map for backlinking so we can compete in a lot of these spaces that you guys should be number one. Okay, so there's, like I said, a lot of different keywords that we can go after. There's so much. So I look forward to talking to you a little bit more in detail, and I look forward to working with you guys. Now, take care. Have a good night.